Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashyakrutau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyaptadehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. In Anandagiri's commentary, Tika, we have seen Viveka and Vairagya. They are required as far as Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampatti is concerned. Viveka Vairagya Shamadamadi Sadhana Sampannanam. This is what was said on page number 432. And a lot of Shruti Uddharanas were given. Somebody may have a question that by doing Vichara on Shruti Vakya, how can I get Viveka or Vairagya? So it is true. And if so many people do Vichara, all of them should get Viveka Vairagya. So the idea here is that if a person actually thinks of Shruti Vakya properly, without biased mind, then they will know Brahma alone is Nitya. Everything else is Anitya. And Vairagya will come from Shruti Vakya, seeing Anityatva in everything. But if we have a character in front which portrays Vairagya, then it is easier to follow that. That's why in Shastra, Nachiketa is given as a Drashtanta. For moksha, how much he is able to let go. So those, even though it is not, they are not quoted here, but we should understand Nachiketa is a greater source of inspiration for Vairagya. How he says that all this is Anitya, Shvobhavaha, Martyasya Yadantakaitat Sarvendriyanam Jarayanti Teja. Api Sarvam Jivitam Alpameva, Tavaiva Vahas Tavanritya Gite. You keep all these things. The bhogas of Swarga also, and extended lifespan, all the land, gold, I don't want. So much so that even the Vidya to attain Hiranyagarbha, that also he is disinterested. So much Vairagya is portrayed by Nachiketa. Then obviously a lot of people will think, oh, he is just too idealistic. We will take whatever Anitya is available now and then we will work for Nitya, but it doesn't work. Another source of inspiration for Vairagya is the Pauranic Katha. In particular, this Surya Vamsha, Chandra Vamsha, all these Varnanam that is there in Bhagavad Purana, etc. What it shows is that so many kings have come, so many have gone. We don't have to remember who was whose son and how many children this king had, and that is not important. So many kings have come and gone. Some of them who had Vairagya, they left everything, went to forest, about which there is not much story written. Why? Because nobody went to forest to write about them. Those who lived in kingdom, then what happened to them, etc., etc., stories are written. Finally, they realized that I am not going to reach anywhere with all this. So those katha, they are actually for Vairagya. One Mahatma, he meets us often. He said in Ramayana, whenever there is description of Ramchandraji in Vanavasa, and he sleeps under a tree and eats kandamul phalakhahi, Bhagwan, and in Dona he drinks water. He said that description itself I want to rush through, because I cannot think of myself living in such lifestyle for 14 years. Somebody may say it is just a story. But remember, if you say Sri Rama is my ideal, to celebrate Pran Pratishtha in Ayodhya is easy. But to live life like Rama with Vairagya, even for 1 month, forget 14 years, is very difficult. So when we think in this way, then Vairagya will come. If we just listen to Katha, it is interesting. Somebody's story is there. I am not inspired to live even a little bit of life according to that. Then there won't be any Vairagya. So that Mahatma said, I rush through that portion. Whenever there is description, he lived under a tree and he lives like this with bare minimum. So that produces Vairagya. Okay, so Viveka Vairagya. Tataha, line number 27. Tataha Shantodantah ityadi Vakya Alocanaya Shamadhirutpadyate. Now you see, if you do Alochanam of what is Shanta, Danta, Uparata, Stitikshu, Shraddha, Vitto, Bhutva, or Samahito, Bhutva, Atmanyeva, Atmanam, Pashet. So that Vakya by itself, how will it produce Shamadama? So then I have to understand what is Shama. Manaso Nigraha, it is given here. Tatra Shamo Antakarana Nigraha. Damo Bahyendriya Nigraha. Shamadama is Antakarana Nigraha, Bahyendriya Nigraha. Vishayebhya Paravartya Sthapanam Swaswagolake. This is Mano Nigraha. Swaswagolake Ubhayesham Indriyanam, that is Damaha. Sadama Parikirtitaha. Virajya Vishayavratat Doshadrishtya Muhurmuhu. Swalakshya Niyatavastha Manasa Shama Ujyate. Vishayavratat Virajya. So some Vairagya is required from the Vishaya Samuha. And how it will come? Dosha Drishtya. You constantly see, I will get caught up in this, my bandhana will increase. Dosha Drishti is in this way. Dosha Drishtya Muhur Muhu, again and again. Then what should I do with my mind? Swalakshya Niyatavastha. And in Vedanta Sara it is said, use all your indriyas and all your karana, antakarana, only for Shravanadi Vyapara. This is Shama and Dama. Shravanadi Vyatirikta Vyapara is not there only. In other words, as much as possible, all of your time is for Shravanadi. This is Shama and Dama. So, Vakya Alochanam, looking at the Vakya, you memorize the Vakya. You will do Vyakarana of what is Shantaha, what is Dantaha. That by itself will not increase Vairagya. But you think of what is meant by Indriya Nigraha, Mano Nigraha, ityadi. आदि शब्दात उपरति तितिक्षा समाधान श्रद्धा संगिह्यन्ते. By आदि शब्द उपरति तितिक्षा समाधान and श्रद्धा, all of them are to be considered. Sangrihyante means they are gathered. Uparati is vihitanam karmanam vidhivanyasah. Whatever is prescribed, that also I renounce. That is sannyasa. Titiksha in Viveka Chudamani.
अप्रतीकारपूर्वकं
Sahanam sarvadukhanam apratikaraपूर्वकम. All dukkha sahanam without pratikara. So without pratikara is little difficult, but without pratikara means don't spend too much time in pratikara of dukkha. Dukkha sahanam apratikara purvakam. So in that resisting dukkham, if I spend all my time and energy, then where do I have time for Shravanadi? So sahanam apratikara purvakam. And no chinta, because mind should be available for Shravanam. If I am doing chinta, then also I can't do Shravanam. Vilapa also, if I go on doing lamenting, mind is not available for Shravanam. So chinta vilapa rahitam, that is titiksha. Sa titiksha nigadyate. Then shraddha. Shastrasya guruvakyasya satyabuddhyavadharana.
Sa shraddha katitha saddhi
Yayavastupalabhyate. So in Shastra and Guru Vakya, Satya Buddhi, I should have Satya Buddhya Avadharana Sa Shraddha. And this Shraddha will take me forward. Sa Shraddha Kathita Sadbihi Yaya Vastu Upalabhyate. Vastu means Brahma. And Samadhanam. Sarvada Sthapanam Buddhe Shuddhe Brahmani Sarvada.
Samadhanamityuktam natu chittasya lalanam.
Natu chittasya lalanam. So Sarvada and Sarvatha. Buddhe sthapanam Shuddhe Brahmani. Kaha Shuddhe Brahmani? Shuddha Brahma sthapanam. For that, mind should be so much tuned to Shastra Vichara. So this is Sadhana Chatushtaya. Now further, line number 30. Sadhana Sampatti Abhivyanjakam Aha. Sadhana Sampatti, how I can increase. Another Vyanjaka means the Abhivyanjaka, it's Abhivyakti Nimitta. How Sadhana Chatushtaya I can express more in myself, how I can cultivate more. So it is said, Parityakta Sarva Karmanam. परितः सर्वात्मना त्यक्तानि सकलानि लौकिकानि यादृच्छिक देह यात्रातिरिक्तानि वैदिकानि अपि आवश्यक अतिरिक्तानि यैस्ते तथा तेषाम् इति यावत्. परितः means sarvatmana. Parityaktaani. So paritah, sarvatmana. Now all these are napunsakalinga bahuvachanam. Tyaktani, sakalani, laukikani, karmani. All this is for karma. Sakalani, laukikani, karmani. Yadrichika deha yatra atiriktani. Whatever is required for deha yatra. Other than that, parityaktani. So for deha yatra, whatever minimum is required, you carry. Yadrichika deha yatra atiriktani parityaktani. Vaidikani api. Even Vedic karma. Remember, in those days to write Vaidikani api, now we don't do any Vedic karma. So we say parityaktani, we say yes, I have already done that part. But in those days to even write that you can give up Vedic karma, lot of understanding was there. Lot of maturity was there. Vaidikani api avashyaka atiriktani. Whatever is anavashyaka, you can let go. Anavashyaka means everybody has to see what is appropriate for them. So here in all these shabdas, Jashashoho Shihi. First that sutra will come. Then how will the nakara come? Napunsakasya jhalachaha. For napunsaka linga shabda, this nakara will come. Napunsakasya jhalachaha. And then dirgha will happen. Tyaktani, sakalani, laukikani. All this dirgha. What is the sutra? Sarvanamasthane cha sambuddhau. Sarvanamasthane cha sambuddhau. All this dirgha will happen. Vaidikani api आवश्यक अतिरिक्तानि यैहि ते तथा तथा परित्यक्त सर्वकर्माः. These people are called परित्यक्त सर्वकर्माः. तेषां परित्यक्त सर्वकर्मणाम. Those who have given up sarvakarma means deha yatra avashyaka you do. Minimum some Vedic upasana etc. if required you do. Katham etavata moksha shastre pravritti. By this, how will I get pravritti in moksha shastra? Prayojana akanksha abhavat. Prayojana akanksha is not there. I don't have any. See, if a person has sadhana chatushtaya, if a person has given up karma, but if that person does not have mumukshutvam, desire for liberation, that person will not have pravritti in Shravanadi. That's what the question is. So I should have a prayojanam. Prayojana akanksha abhavat, Purvapakshi said. Siddhanti says, Purvapakshi says, Prayojanam akankshan hi pravartate prekshavan. Prekshavan means buddhiman. Preksha, prakrishta, iksha. Iksha means ikshanam. How in Hindi there is another word, samiksha. Sanskrit word it is. Samyak ikshanam. Prekshavan means Prekshavat Shabda, the one who has sharp buddhi, ability to think clearly, is called Prekshavat person. So there Matu Pratyay is there. Tadasya asti asmin iti Matu. For Matu Pratyay will come. And then Madupadhayascha, through that sutra, Makara will become Vakara. So Prekshavat Shabda will become. Then Prekshavan Prathama. So this person has a prayojanam. He is a sharp buddhiman. So actually it is said moksha should be or will be pursued by those who are wise people, because they have lot of viveka and they also have good control over their mind senses. Then they can drop other things. It is not for others. That's why dhiraha, this shabda keeps coming in Shastra. Atah moksha matram akankshatam iti. They should be seeking moksha matra. Then that is their prayojana. Moksha matram akankshatam iti. Matra shabda kamanantara shanka nivrityartha. Matra shabda is used for eliminating all other kamana, no other desires. Now there is a question raised. Nanu, next page. Matra shabdena na kamanantara vyavrittihi. You are saying moksha matra. So, matram akankshatam. He says matra shabda is not for kamanantara vyavrittihi. Why? Tattvachandrikam avaptum ichhatam iti anena virodhat. Tattvachandrikam ichhatam. Ichha means kamana. So now he has another kamana. Earlier he had kamana for swargadi loka. Now he has kamana for tattvachandrikam. So kamana nivritti has not happened. Tattvachandrikam avaptum ichhatam iti anena virodhat iti ashankya. Tasyapi mokshopayattvena ichha vishayatvat. Tattvachandrikam is moksha upaya. Upayatvena, moksha upayatvena, it is ichha vishaya, not for any other purpose, and therefore na kamanantaratvam. Therefore it is, you cannot say it is another kamana. This kamana is for moksha only. So it is not that I have moksha kamana also and I have tattvajnana kamana also. Tattvajnanam is for moksha. Kamanantaratvam na ityaha tad upaya bhutam iti. In Mulam means in Anandagiri Tika, tad upaya bhutam. Tattvajnanam is upaya bhutam. Another question is raised now. Nanu etavadare khalu amrutatvam iti shrutehe tattvajnanasyaiva phalatva avagamat na tasya mokshopayata iti chet. Etavadare khalu amrutatvam. This is from Brahadaranyaka. Maitreyi Brahmana. Yajnavalkya ji is telling Maitreyi, Are Maitreyi, etavat khalu amrutatvam. Amrutatvam is only up to this. Means this is all you have to know for immortality. And then Yajnavalkya ji takes sannyasa. He leaves the home. On that also there are discussions that if he already defeated everybody in the palace of Janaka Maharaj, means he was the best of the Brahmavid, because he takes all the cows with gold and he teaches Janaka Maharaj also Brahma Vidya. He teaches his Patni also, Maitreyi ji, Brahma Vidya. Means he knew Brahma Vidya. He knew how to do Shastrartha also. He was very good. And he was teaching king king had said, I offer myself and ime videha. All this entire videha rajyam and all people, we all are at your service. Then why he took sannyasa? Why he left everything? So the thing is, if you say he already knew everything, then sannyasa prayojanam is already fulfilled. But the thing is, yes, vidvat sannyasa is that you want to live a life which is ideal for remaining as Brahma. No unnecessary vyavahara. Only sharira yatra. What is required, that much. एतावत् अरे खलु अमृतत्वम् इति श्रुतेः in this shruti तत्त्वज्ञानस्य एव फलत्व अवगमात्. Tattvachandrika is giving the phalam. Phalatva avagamat means tattvajnanam eva phalam. Tattvajnanasya phalatvam means tattvajnanam phalam. Avagamat. Na tasya mokshopayata. Purvapakshi says it is not for mokshopaya. Tattvajnanam itself is phalam. Iti chet. Up to this is Purvapakshi. If you say this, if you ask such question, uchyate. Siddhanti explains. So it is not that we are refuting what you are saying, but it is not exactly what you are thinking. Ardhanshena angikara. In part you are correct. In part there is some correction. Dukkha nivrityananda vapti purusharthau na tattvajnanam tayoranyatarat. This vakya can be interpreted in different ways. Dukkha nivritti and ananda avapti, they are purushartha. This is the goal. Now the next part, na tattvajnanam. You can say tattvajnanam is not purushartha. Why? Tayoho anyatarat. Because it is bhinnam. It is different from those two. Dukkha nivritti and ananda avapti. This is one way you can read that vakya. Or you say dukkha nivritti ananda avapti purusharthau. Tattvajnanam tayoho anyatarat na. Tattvajnanam is not different from those two. Understood the two ways? I will repeat again. Somebody may say, what is Purushartha? Dukkha nivritti, atyantika dukkha nivritti, paramananda prapti. This is Purushartha. Na Tattvajnanam. Tattvajnanam is not Purushartha. Why? Tayoho anyatarat. Because it is different from these two. Or Tattvajnanam tayoho na anyatarat. Tattvajnanam is not different from it. Then why don't you include Tattvajnanam also as Purushartha? Tasya karya rupasya anityatvena tadayogat. It is karya rupa because Tattvajnanam is janya. Vedanta shravanadi janya jnanam is Tattvajnanam. Therefore it is karyam. Karyatvat anityam. Karya rupasya anityatvena tadayogat. Therefore it cannot be called Purushartha directly because it is anitya. But it is useful. So then how should we use parisheshat tattvajnanasya phala sadhanatvam eva? By the parishesha nyaya, it is tattvajnanam is sadhanam. Tattvajnanasya phala sadhanatvam means tattvajnanam phala sadhanam. Tattvajnanasya, when it is given in this way, Tattvajnanasya phala sadhanatvam. So Tattvajnanam phala sadhanam. Tattvajnanam is sadhanam for the phalam, which is moksha. Tattvajnanam by itself is not Purushartha, but Tattvajnanam will result in Atyantika Dukkha Nivritti Paramananda Prapti. But that does not mean there is a delay between Tattvajnanam and Atyantika Dukkha Nivritti. That Tattvajnanam has happened, but I am waiting now for Dukkha Nivritti. It is not like that. But it is a sadhana. Amritatva Shabda. Now that Amritatva Shabda Prayog was done. So Tattvajnanam is Amritatvam. Somebody may ask. So he says, I will tell you. Amritatva Shabda Prayogastu Jivana Sadhane Langaladau Jivana Shabda Prayogavat Na Anupapanna. Amritatva Shabda Prayoga is Jivana Sadhane Langala. This is an example, Drashtanta. Langalam to Jivanam. Like this, there is a phrase. Langalam means a plow. Hal. You know, they plow the land with the hal. So that is Jivanam. Now, somebody will say that cannot be Jivanam, but it is Jivana Sadhanam. Because in those days, all these machines and everything was not there. They will use the bulls and this plow to plow the land. So that was called Jivanam Gauna Prayoga. Like that, here also, Etavadare Khalu Amritatvam. So, Amritatva Shabda Prayoga for Tattva Jnanam is used. Jnanam is Amritam because Jnanam will result in Amritatva. Amritatva Shabda Prayogastu Jivana Sadhane Langaladau Jivana Shabda Prayogavat Na Anupapannaha. It is not inappropriate. Na Anupapannaha. How Amritatva Shabda Prayoga is done, here it is just like how it is done for Langala as Jivanam. Tathacha Upaya Apeksha Api Upeya Artha Iti Na Matra Pada Vayarthyam Iti. Upaya Apeksha Api Upeya Artha. Upaya is expected only for some Upeya. It is for the sake of Upeya. Upaya is there. Upeya here is moksha. Upaya is Tattvajnanam. Tattvajnanam is for the sake of moksha. And therefore, if it is said moksha matram akangshatam, it is okay. Why? Because Tattvajnanam is not for any other sake, not for its own sake. It is only for the sake of moksha. Moksha is upaya or upeya? Upeya. And Tattvajnanam is upaya. So upaya apeksha, upeya artha, and therefore matrapadam is not vayarthyam. So far, everybody is following?
Yes, Swami.
Yes, Swami.
Yes, Swami.
Yes, Swamiji.
Okay. Further, see, when there are shlokas, it is easy to remain tuned because we chant shlokas. So even if your mind has gone somewhere, you come back. Rajogun, Tamogun, Nivritti happens because shloka chanting is there. Here, there are no shlokas. It is only Gadya. So I can go on teaching to myself and abide in Ekameva Advitiya Brahma, Adau Ante all the time, Vartamane api. Tattvajnanasya mokshopayatvam kuto avagatam iti tatraha. Tattvajnanam is moksha upaya. How do you know? Somebody is asking this question. Tattvajnanasya mokshopayatvam. This is the style of writing. Tattvajnanasya mokshopayatvam means tattvajnanam mokshopaya. Iti kuto avagatam. Where is this said? Tatraha shruti mukhat. In Shruti it is said. Where tadvijnanena paripashyanti dhiraha. Tadvijnanena paripashyanti dhiraha. Vedanta vijnana sunishitarthaha sannyasa yogad yataya shuddha sattvaha te brahma loke tu paranta kale paramritat parimuchyanti sarve. See, Vedanta jnanam is for moksha. Direct connection is given in Mundaka. Then next quotation is given, which I think we can remove that. Vidya amritam ashnute ishavasya. Vidya amritam ashnute, if you use the 11 number mantra from Kanva Shakha, there Vidya amritam ashnute will not work, because Bhashyakar has explained Vidya as Devata Jnana, Upasana Vidya. So there Vidya Amritam, that Amritam is only Apekshika Amritatva. But if you still want to use that quotation Vidya Amritam Ashnute, then in the bracket, instead of Isha 11, you say Madhyandina Shakha, Isha 14th mantra. 14th mantra of Ishavasya in Madhyandina Shakha is interpreted with Vidya as Brahma Vidya. So those who are not very comfortable, they can just remove this quotation and they feel okay, comfortable. Or you use this Vidya, but don't refer to Kanva Shakha Ishavasya. Refer to Madhyandini Shakha Ishavasya number 14, 14th mantra. There Vidya is taken as Brahma Vidya. So Bhagavan Shankaracharyaji's Bhashya is on Kanva Shakha, not on Madhyandini Shakha. So if the popular Bhashya books that are printed, they all are on Kanva Shakha only. So if you read that and say Vidya means Upasana Vidya Amritam Ashnute, is not true. Vidya Vindate Amritam. That quotation you can use from Kena. Vidya Vindate Amritam. Other two words are there. Ashnute, instead of that, Vindate. This is Pratibodha Viditam Matam. Amritatvam hi vindate, Atmana vindate viryam, Vidya vindate amritam. 2.4. Then Tasmin drashte paravare, Mundaka. Bhidyate hridaya granthihi, Chidyante sarva samshayaha, Kshiyante chasya karmani. This is all phalam. And when Tasmin drashte paravare, Tasmin Brahmani drashte paravare Brahmani drashte sati. Ityadi Shruti Mukhat, some quotations are given. So from Shruti I know Tattvajnanam, Brahma Jnanam is moksha upaya, moksha sadhanam. Tarhi praptam eva Tattvajnanam Shruti Mukhat. So then he has already listened to Shruti and you are quoting them left and right. That means he has already done Shravanam. Tattvajnanam Shruti Mukhat Praptam eva. Kutastat Ichha. Then why he has Ichha for Tattvajnanam now? Iti Tatra Aha. He has Apatata Jnanam. You know, sometimes when we study and somebody tells us you have Apatata Jnanam, then how we feel? अरे तुमको कुछ पता नहीं है. You know only peripheral knowledge, superficial knowledge. Apatata. Acharyas, they don't hesitate. They say, he has done Shruti Mukha Shravanam Apatata only. What do you mean Apatata? See, now he explains beautifully. Vicharam vina samanyato adhigatam ityartha. He is not thinking. There is no vichara. Vicharam vina samanyataha adhigatam. He has some general idea. Or you can say Shabda Jnana. Why? Why? Because there is some deficiency. Even if he has taken sannyas, left everything, still it could be apatata until it becomes aparoksha. Now you say, okay, if somebody has apatata jnanam as has not done vichara, for vichara there are other granthas. Which one? See. ननु एतादृशानाम अधिकारिणाम तत्व निर्णय प्रधानम शारीरकम एवं व्याख्येयम. For those people like this who have apatata jnanam, those who have some sadhana chatushtaya and parityakta sarva karma, those such people, etadrishanam adhikarinam tattva nirnaya pradhanam. Tattva nirnaya is done where? In Shariraka, in Brahma Sutra. And it is already there. Bhashyakara himself has given Vyakheyam. Shariraka means Shariraka Sutra Bhashya. By Sutra reading, nothing I will understand. I have to read or do Shravanam of Bhashya along with some Tika also. So it is already there. Kim apurva panchikarana nirmanena iti atah. Why this new grantha called Panchikaranam or Brahma Sutra is already there. Those who have apatata jnanam, those who have not done vichara, which grantha they should study according to Purva Paksha? Brahma Sutra. That you study. Why you are creating new grantha? He said there is a reason. What is that? Ati laghuna upayana. Brahma Sutra study is not a laghu upaya. It is a guru upaya. It is dirgha. Ati laghuna upayana is given no? In the Mulam. Shruti mukhad adhigatam api samyak avaptum ichhatam ati laghunopayena. First line on 433. Laghunopayena. Manvano vicharayamanaha. Manvanaha means vicharayamanaha. Acharya. Bhashyakara. Siddha artham aha omkaram iti. Omkaram pratilabhya iti vyavahitena sambandha. So that omkara should be connected with pratilabhya. They are to be put together. Omkaram pratilabhya. So omkaram prapya, having understood that this omkara is for that, for easy upaya, for vichara. Why? See next line. अति वितत गंभीरे भाष्ये बहुवादि विसंवाद निराप्स पटीयसी अलसप्रायाधिकारिणो न व्युत्पादयितुं शक्याः अतः सार्थक एव पंचीकरण आरंभ इत्यभिप्रायः. What is the nature of Brahma Sutra Bhashya? Ati Vitata. Very elaborate it is. Ati Vitata. And it is Gambhir. Ati Vitata Gambhire Bhashya. This is Brahma Sutra Bhashya. Shariraka Bhashya. Sharire Bhavah Shariraha. Kutsitarthe Kap Pratyaya. Sharirakaha. That Jiva. But Jiva's essential nature is Brahma. Therefore, it is not called Jiva Sutra. It is called Brahma Sutra. Ati Vitata Gambhire Bhashye. What is there? Bahuvadi Visamvada Nirasa Patiyasi. So many Vadis are there, starting from Sankhya Darshan all the way up to Charvak, Bauddha. All of them are Purva Paksha. Bahuvadi Visamvada. There is Charcha, Shastrartha with all of them. Nirasa Patiyasi, and their Nirasa is there. Refutation. This Brahma Sutra is meant for that. Those who are Alasa Praya Adhikarina. Alasa Praya means those who have Alasya, lazy people. When it comes to study, then they say, "Oh, so much why we have to study? Give me some easy text." In other things, they will spend so much time and so much effort. And when it comes to study, it is raining. I am not coming to class. Today I have to go for this bhandara and that bhandara and all. I am not coming to class. They are alasapraya adhikarinaha na vyutpadayitum shakyaha. In Bhashya, their buddhi will not go only. In Brahma Sutra Bhashya. Also, just 1 minute I will take. Brahma Sutra Bhashya you can't study directly. First, you have to know Tarka Sangraha, Artha Sangraha, some all other darshanas, what they are. Otherwise, what will you understand there? And you have to have good memory of other Upanishads, because Upanishad mantra vichara is done in Brahma Sutra. When I study Mundaka, I have not studied Brahma Sutra. By the time I come to Brahma Sutra, I forget Mundaka. What will I do with vichara? Then Chandogya I have to remember, Brahadaranyaka I have to remember. It is Panchikaranam is very good for such people. Ataha sarthaka eva Panchikarana arambha. Therefore, the initiation of Panchikarana to begin is worthwhile. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Veda Vibhagine Vyomavad Dehaya Shinamutaye. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.